up guys, Miles here from mpg Performance, and we have got a Vaxhall valve kit come in. I don't quite see that, but it is yeah, just about. See it splitting and cracking. So we've got a valve kit coming out for this engine, and we're going to strip this engine down. Everything's coming off and go everything brand new, gasket, seals, the lot, clutch, water pump out the lot is going to be all brand new. We are going to pull this engine out now and get this out, get it gone, get it out the way, and then we're going to be fitting the new engine in. So let's go. And now we've got the windscreen wipers off, the plastics off. We are going to unplug, pop this wiring completely off, and then we're going to go 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil. Going to get the fire shield off from behind. Gives a little bit more access to come up, and then we're going to start taking off the battery and everything this side, getting ready to lift her up. And now we've got the back cover off, we've got the battery tray out, we've got the ECU unplugged. All very simple, all very simple. Follow the cable around, unplug her out of the fuse box, come round, just unplug the alternator out the plug, unscrew the power cable, undo the air conditioning pipe off the radiator and off the unit. So then she's completely free to come out. Break the coolant hose off, break the coolant hose off, make sure there's a tub underneath to catch it. We're not going to bother saving this coolant. And then we're going to work our way around. We're going to take the gear linkages off, take the coil packs off and a little bit of wiring, disconnect the fuel line, and we should be somewhere near to take her up in the air. Take the drive shafts out either side, and we'll lift the engine and box up. You know, wanna. And now the airbox is off. 10mm bolt up here, Jubilee clip here, and she'll pop off and slide. That'll give you access to the gear cables. Disconnect the gear cables and we're pretty much ready to go up in the air. No, we're not. Disconnect the coolant pipes, go into the heater matrix, disconnect those two, and then we're ready to go up. Ooh, and I almost forgot about the DPF, not DPF, catalytic converter. At this point, we don't want to take it completely off. We just want to loosen those bolts. Do not take it completely off yet. Now these annoying little caps. And now we're up in the air. We just 2 bolts, pop her forward so she's out. 2 bolts, pop her forward so she's out. We don't want to stretch on the cable, so just undo the brake cable bolt. You can attempt to undo this like I have, but it will spin. Undo the bracket bolt just above it. The whole DPF is now loose. If you do this when you will snap it, and then you can just wiggle it back and off as we take the engine up. And just like that guys, we're back on the floor, rip the bonnet off, bit of rope on the engine, and we're going to lift the engine and box out from the top, all in order. And pump up the jam, just pump it up. Oh. Right, each one. And pump up the jam, just keep on pumping up. Right, now we go back around, we check everything to make sure we can get the clearance to pull everything out, which the DPF's gone back on, so I'm going to have to lower her back down, pop her back off, but she looks like she's coming. Happy days. And there she is. Engine and gearbox out from the top. Happy days. Let's get her on the deck. And just like that, gearbox is off, starter's off, mounts are off. Start stripping this wiring off. Alternate needs to come off, pump, AC pump needs to come off, tension needs to come off, belt needs to come off, pulley needs to come off. And then we're going to start on the timing. Or we might do the timing first actually. And as we take off, we'll put on. Yeah, let's do the timing first, let's go. And now the timing on these engines are very simple. You're going to turn crank over until you see the hole in the flywheel. And just underneath there, there's a hole. You insert the locking tool straight into the flywheel. So she's locked off. make sure your cylinder is at top dead or just before top dead. These camshaft marks here and here should be facing directly up. And now this is when this tool comes in and sits and locks into them, and then we bolt her down. And when you bolt her down, you want to leave this bit loose to begin with, put her in, make sure she's tight against the back of here, tight against the back of here, nick these down just past hand tight, then do this tool up, which is going to lock it bang in place. Once it's bang in place, we come around, we're going to take the water pump and we're going to take this pulley off in the timing case, and we'll be able to take the bout off. And water pump is off, cover is off. Is my little gun man enough? Oh, there's a firm no. And now all the timing is off, and we're giving her a bit of a clean. We'll give her another little whip round. Now we start to assemble her all back together. And just like that, we've got her bang in the middle, bolts back in, pinching her up nice and tight, new tensioners on, new belt is on, cam lobes are done up nice and tight into the torque spec and the 45-degree angle and the 45-degree angle. So what's left to do now is we'll put the pulley completely back on, pull the pin, undo the clamps at the top, and turn her over about 6 times, and then line her back up to see if she sits beautifully. And just like that, guys, and out, top off, and spinner, which we've already done a few times already. We'll go around one more time. Somewhere on there, put that locking pin back up there. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just rest you on there. There we go. She's locked back in there. Marked back at the top. Chuck cam tool. Look at that. Sit her back tight. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. Lined up hole, lined up a hole. She is beautiful. Tensioner hasn't moved, which is something we definitely need to keep an eye on when you're doing these ones, especially with the wet belts. These aren't quite done up to torque. This will slightly move, taking the tension off the belt. But I'm happy with that. I've done it a few times now. Take that pin back out the back, top. I lost some of my video then, I'm not sure where it cut out, but I'm going to carry on from here. Pins back out, tools back off top, water pump to go on now, case to go on, and then we can start putting everything off there onto here, get her back in the engine, the car, engine in the car, I know what I mean. And with a brand new water pump and gasket, we slot her straight on top, just like so, and then we install. Happy days. And with a brand new seal installed, we'll give her a wipe over and then install. And with a good wipe and clean over, we flip her over, drop her on, line her up, and bolt her up. And just like that. Oh well guys, so we are into the next day. I got caught up on 2 other jobs, so we are into the next day, but it's okay because this engine is fully stripped down, ready to go in the bin. This one is fully built back up now, everything's on, all the auxiliaries, the timing, new manifold gaskets. Every single gasket on this vehicle, or on this engine, is brand new. So we're going to fit the brand new clutch now, which is just here, with a brand new slave and fresh bearing, and the oil filter, etc. is all here. Brand new auxiliary belts, brand new water pump, and then we're going to drop her straight in. Let's go. Right, clutch and flywheel, clutch is on. It is actually lined up. The second time, there was a dowel in the way. So, should slot straight on now. Oh. Oh. Ooh, got my hand stuck. Right, I got this off. Ready? Straight through. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's almost, you got her there a sec? Yeah, I got her. Because I wasn't very prepared for that to go so easy. Right. Whip that one straight. And she's in and she lives. Listen to how quiet that is. That, not even a vibration. Stunning. To the cup test. To the cup test. How good are we? It's like the flattest part I could find. That's how good we are. Look at that. A cup of water in that. Happy fucking day. mpg performance. Bye bye. And there she is. Off she goes. Beautiful, as quiet as a mouse. Done.